Hello, Angela. Here is your sewer scope from this afternoon's inspection. That's me in the basement, just letting you know that I'm actually in said basement. There's the access point that I used clean out right by that utility sink. Looks like we drop into clay, but it's probably cast iron. Can't really see. I'll show you why in a second. Once I get the camera head oriented and moving in the right direction, there wasn't much of a smooth transition from vertical to horizontal. There really should be a long sweep, as they call it, transitioning. As far as I can tell, that's sand or some other fine aggregate material. It's almost like somebody emptied a fish tank or something like that into the drain. It's not really causing any problems. It'll eventually wash away. You could theoretically, I don't like to give advice on plumbing. If it was me, what I might do is get one of those old-timey spray head nozzles on the end of a garden hose, and just see how far down the line I can go spraying water and see if I can't wash it away. I don't think you'd do any harm in doing that. I'm not saying that would be the advice that I would give. I might give it a try. Here's a little bit more right here. You see this a fair amount in renovations, flips, sometimes in new construction. Sometimes the trades think it's a good idea just to dump stuff down the toilet and get rid of it that way. I'm going to turn on some water and see if I can't wash it away. The other thing is, since the house is not occupied right now, when people are living here and let's say you're doing a load of laundry or the dishwasher or running the bathtub or shower, whatever, if you're pushing a higher volume of water down the line, you got to think that eventually it's going to get washed away. So in the clay sections, roots are common to grow in. I don't see any root growth, any root intrusion. The other characteristic that's a connection point right there, are offsets. It's another connection point. So we've got 4-foot lengths of pipe that are just pressure fitted together. Sometimes you get a nice smooth transition like that, and right there. Other times you get a bigger lip or an offset. You do have 1 or 2 larger offsets, none that I can see that are causing any problems. We probably passed the bigger one. There'll be a picture of it in your written report. And here we are, a nice short run. I didn't expect that we were gonna go a long distance before we got to the city connection. Just seeing the proximity of the house to the street. All in all, other than just some sand or aggregate in the beginning of the pipe and one kind of larger offset, all in all, the pipe looks pretty good. I'm going to keep the camera rolling as I pull back my camera head and a bunch of sand along with it. Feel free to watch the return journey. Reach out to me if you have questions. I'm always happy to be a resource.